In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the capabilities of the CloudFoundry plugin extension. The plugin extension utilizes the CloudFoundry public API run and monitor CloudFoundry applications to completion. Here you'll see I have AutoSys with some of these jobs defined. So this first job here is what's used to start an application running inside of CloudFoundry. So in the job definition, I have the base URL, the user ID, the password, the client ID, and this doesn't require a client secret, so it's blank, and the application that I want to start. So the name of the application here is WLA demo. If I was to go into my CloudFoundry environment, so this CloudFoundry environment is running in SAP Cloud, and you'll see I have multiple namespaces here defined, and the application I'm running is actually this application that's running inside the WA demo space. So this application here is a simple hello world application that exposes a URL endpoint and will return the text hello world. So when I run that job, we will see this job, this application go into starting status. So it's currently stopped. So what I will do is I will force start this job. So now that the job is started, we can see here that the application was started. We can take a quick look at the spool output to see exactly what the job actually did. So here, you'll see there is like a login going on where it logs in. It's actually doing an OAuth 2 login, so it has to retrieve a bearer token. So here is the response for the bearer token, and this is the token that's going to be used for the request to CloudFoundry. So here you'll see that it actually gets the name of the app's GUID. So this returns the GUID that I'm going to have to use, and it issues a start request against the application, and then it waits till the application goes to the started state. The next job here is to access the endpoint. So this is just a sample to show that the endpoint is actually exposed and it can actually be hit and run against. So what will happen here is it's going to access the endpoint because I have a success criteria set that I'm looking for the word hello world in the output of the response. So if this has hello world, then the job will go to success. So what I will do is I will force start this job. And it went to success. So if we were to now look at the spool output, we can see here that it actually got a 200 requests back, and this was the content of what was returned. So here's the hello world, so that's why the job went to success. I can also access the URL directly from the endpoint. So this endpoint is here, and if I access this, you'll see that it returns hello world. The last job here is to actually shut the application down. So this will tear down the application, and this application will cease to exist or run. So I will kick this off. Right. And now you will see that the application has been stopped. And if we look at the spool file, you will see the interactions with the CloudFoundry cluster. So once again, it does a OAuth login to get a token. The token's returned. Here I have to re-look up the GUID again to get the application information, and then I submit the stop request to the server, and we'll see here that the state of the server is stopped. The next job is to demonstrate the capabilities of running a task. So a CloudFoundry task is more like a batch job which actually executes once and terminates. So in this particular case, I'm going to run a task inside the WLA demo application. And the task that I'm running is I'm running a Perl command that basically just calculates pi to 2000 significant digits. So this will run this command inside of the WLA demo application. So when I start this, so we go see it go to running state. And it completed. If I look at the spool output, we'll see the interactions here. So, it logs in again with OAuth to get a bearer token. It uses the bearer token to retrieve the app GUID, and then it uses the app GUID to create the task request and monitor it until it completes. And here you'll see there's the command, and here it says state succeeded. And if you were to look inside a CloudFoundry in the application, you will see that the task actually shows up here. So here is the task that was executed. So this last job is to show what happens if it was to fail, if a task execution failed. So I have purposely created an error in here. So you'll notice that I've misspelled Perl in here and put an X after it. So this will be invalid. So if I was to execute this job will go to failure. So here you see the job has gone to failure. And if we were to look at the spool file, you'll see here we have some kind of failure information and some information about the error, the type of error that we got. So here you'll see the same thing again, logs in with OAuth2 token request. We got the token, we retrieve the application information, and it submits the request to execute. So because I have an invalid thing, it says that there's an error. So it executed it and failed as an error because it couldn't create the task because the command was invalid. So this is all the capabilities of the CloudFoundry plugin extension. Thank you.